You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. Two tennis players. Two citizenship changes. Two statements that look almost identical. And now, the tennis world is asking the same explosive question. Did Anastasia Potapova copy Daria Kasatkina's announcement word for word? Because after Potapova revealed she will represent Austria in 2026, fans online instantly noticed shocking similarities to Kasatkina's emotional statement from earlier this year. And Kasatkina? She didn't stay silent. Her reaction, subtle, sharp, and unmistakable, has set the tennis world on fire. This is the story of a controversy that cuts deep into politics, identity, loyalty, and the WTA's most dramatic cross-continental rivalry. Ever since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, tennis has been a battlefield far beyond the court. Russian and Belarusian players were banned from competing under their flags. Wimbledon shut them out in 2022. Sponsors pulled out. Fans became divided. And a quiet but powerful trend began. Russian players changing citizenship. 9 have done so already. Some to compete freely. Some to protect themselves. Some for political reasons. Some, simply, to breathe. Daria Kasatkina, a former world number 8, 8-time WTA champion, and the most outspoken LGBTQ+ athlete from Russia, became the most significant name to do it when she switched to Australia in 2025. Her statement went viral. It was emotional, brave, and deeply personal, especially given Russia's strict anti-LGBTQ+ laws. But now, another Russian star, Anastasia Potapova, has made the same move. And that's where the drama begins. On Thursday, Anastasia Potapova, world number 51, 3-time WTA champion, announced she would begin representing Austria in 2026. The fans expected surprise. They expected mixed reactions. What nobody expected was the statement. Because when Potapova released her official message, fans began comparing it line by line to Kasatkina's March 2025 announcement. And the similarities were impossible to ignore. Some fans posted screenshots. Some highlighted matching phrasing. Some claimed it read like a copy-paste template. One comment went viral, and that's when Kasatkina stepped into the conversation herself. Kasatkina, never afraid to speak the truth, saw the comparisons online. And instead of denying it, instead of attacking, instead of ignoring it, she reacted with the most deadly weapon of social media. Sarcasm. Her response. A simple, dry, unmistakably pointed comment that fans interpreted as, "Yeah, I noticed." It wasn't aggressive. It wasn't hostile. It was the kind of reaction that says, "I know what you're doing. And everyone else sees it too." The tennis world immediately exploded. Kasatkina's change to Australia came after years of pressure. She is openly gay and publicly criticized Russia's anti-LGBTQ+ crackdowns. She condemned the invasion of Ukraine. She faced online abuse from Russian conservatives. She sought safety and freedom. Her decision was political, emotional, and deeply personal. Potapova's case. Very different. She competed in a Gazprom-sponsored exhibition in St. Petersburg, days before announcing her move. Gazprom has been accused of funding the invasion, so when she suddenly announced a switch to Austria, many fans, and even Russian tennis icons, didn't buy the narrative. Former world number 1 Yevgeny Kafelnikov dropped the harshest line of all, "Good riddance." Some fans believe Potapova's switch is about convenience, not principle. Others believe she's trying to avoid future bans or restrictions. But the most uncomfortable accusation? That she copied Kasatkina's statement to make her decision look more noble. Here's what fans noticed. Both statements used nearly identical wording about new beginnings. Both highlighted personal growth in the same phrasing. Both expressed a desire to feel safe and supported, a line strongly associated with Kasatkina because of her LGBTQ+ journey. Both statements referenced the changing world, using nearly the exact same structure. Some fans said, "This looks more like plagiarism than inspiration." Others said, "Kasatkina bled her heart out explaining her reasons. Potapova just copied the template without the struggle." And that's why Kasatkina's reaction hit hard. Because it implied, "I see you." Kasatkina and Potapova were once friendly. Same nationality. Same generation. Both big talents. But their paths split dramatically after 2022. Kasatkina became a voice of resistance. Potapova stayed fully aligned with Russian events. Kasatkina risked her safety speaking out. Potapova continued partnering with Russian organizations. Kasatkina fought for LGBTQ+ rights. Potapova avoided comment. Their lives and values moved in opposite directions. Oh, this controversy isn't just about a copied statement. It's about two players representing two completely different identities and two completely different worlds. American audiences care deeply about freedom, identity, courage, standing up for what's right. Kasatkina represents those values. She risked her career and her personal safety to be herself. Potapova? Her situation looks, to many U.S. viewers, like an attempt to rebrand herself without doing the hard part. Oh, when fans saw two statements that looked nearly identical, it immediately felt wrong. And Kasatkina's response? It added fuel to the fire. Former world number 1 Yevgeny Kafelnikov rarely insults players publicly. But his reaction to Potapova was ice-cold, good riddance. That line sent shockwaves through Russian tennis circles. Because it revealed something bigger. Potapova isn't just controversial internationally. She's controversial inside her own country. Some Russians see her as disloyal. Some see her as opportunistic. Some see her as abandoning ship. Kasatkina? She was criticized in Russia too, but for completely opposite reasons. Kasatkina's move was ideological. Potapova's move is being labeled as convenient. Once the comparison resurfaced online, thousands of fans jumped in. Some defended Potapova, maybe she was inspired. Others defended Kasatkina, don't copy someone's struggle. But the moment Kasatkina reacted, the debate changed instantly. Her subtle acknowledgement sent one message: my story was personal. Don't turn it into a template. It was a mic drop moment, clean, elegant, and powerful. This controversy matters because it touches on deeper issues: athlete safety, LGBTQ+ rights, the politics of sports, wartime identity, national pressure, personal authenticity. Kasatkina is one of the bravest athletes in tennis. Everyone knows her journey wasn't easy. Potapova? Her move is far more complicated and far more controversial because of the timing, the sponsors, and the sudden inspiration. The WTA locker room is definitely watching. And so is the world. So now the question hangs in the air. Did Anastasia Potapova truly write her own statement? Or did she borrow the words of a woman whose courage she could not replicate? Kasatkina's reaction says everything, without saying much at all. One thing is certain: this controversy is far from over. And the tennis world is choosing sides. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.